Okay, I'd just like to say a few words about Stradbroke Island or Minjerribah, the Quandamooka people's land. You're probably familiar with the map of Stradbroke Island, North Stradbroke Island, which is just off the coast from Brisbane. Currently, I've been writing about how this part of the island here, for the last 20 years or so, there's been an illegal sand mine being conducted there by Unimin, and before that, the Consolidated Rutile Limited. The island, if people are a bit unfamiliar, is it's got three towns on it. One is Dunwich, which is a mining town, or used to be a mining town, where all the boats come in. By the way to get to Stradbroke Island is actually by boat. So here's the actual boat that you go across on, which is the Minjerribah. And the other town is Amity, which is a fishing village. And the other one is a Point Lookout, which is really sort of like a place where tourists go. It's beautiful, it's got lovely beaches and everything. But the whole island itself is under the domain of the Quandamooka people, who've held it for centuries. They're the original First Nation owners of the land called Minjerribah. Anyway, in 1994, the Quandamooka people made a claim under the Native Title Act, the Federal Act, for their land to be returned to them. And for the last 16 years, they've been frustrated in those attempts, and it's turned out that part of that frustration has been caused by 16 years of unlawful sand mining. And you can read the background of that on the Workers' Bush Telegraph. I'd like to start off just by reciting a poem that one person who contributes to the Workers' Bush Telegraph quite often has written about Stradbroke Island. I have to read it from the computer, so I hope you bear with me. I think it was prompted by the fact that I put all these wildlife photos up on the Workers' Bush Telegraph. These are the photos here. Beautiful flowers on the Quandamooka people's land. If you walk along, these are the flowers that are threatened with destruction by the sand mining that has been going on North Stradbroke Island for the last 50 or 60 years. Anyway, John Tracy, he wrote a poem in, and I'm going to recite it now. Thank you, John, for this poem. Where have all the flowers gone? The curious sadly cry. We are here before your nose, is the flower's defiant reply. Though true our tribe depleted, and our territory recedes, each season as the season demands, our remnant still blooms and seeds. And in times of rest our seed, the remnant of the last generation, disappears into the earth, to become a new creation. Mourn not for those who, from where we came, whose scent you did not know, for we are the tradition of the original seed, as we seed and bloom and grow. The sad cries of the curious paused to smell the flower's sovereign scent, and sadness turned to discomfort as they pondered what it meant. If all the flowers were not really gone, and still continue to seed, then what can the curious think of themselves except as invasive weeds? So the weeds colluded among themselves, high up in their concrete towers, and apologised for being weeds